Hi, my name is Caitlin McCluskey. I'm currently in my second semester of the Online Education and Technology program. I obtained my undergraduate degree from John Carroll University in Cleveland, where I'm originally from. I just moved to Buffalo in October of 2016 for my job as a kindergarten teacher in Buffalo Public Schools. I teach at Native American Magnet 19, and I absolutely love it. My journey to education is a little bit different. I originally, my first semester, went into college thinking that I was going to be a marketing major and that marketing was where I wanted to be, where I needed to be, and all of those things. But I had a really big change of heart after participating in the We the People program. The program services children in East Cleveland City Schools and Cleveland City Schools. Both school districts cannot afford a social studies curriculum, so students at my university, Canisius College is the partner school in Buffalo, so we are a Jesuit university. Students at my university provided that framework. So eventually I was in charge of the program, and we talked about different historical things, but we also talked about issues of social justice and issues in their own community. So the students had a chance to research and present on different topics. We had fourth grade students presenting on gun violence in their community and all sorts of different really unique projects. And it really shed light on why I want to be in education and why I want to be an educator. I saw the huge difference that I was making in my students' lives, and I saw how me being there made a huge impact on them. And having someone to understand and listen to them and accept them for who they are, regardless of their background or anything like that. And it made a huge impact on them, but it also made a huge impact on me. And I realized that I could never sit at a desk all day, and that being in the field of marketing wasn't going to be right for me. And I completely respect for people who it is right for. I have all the utmost respect, but it's just not right for me. And I was guided towards education. So I took my first education class my sophomore year of high school, or college, excuse me, and I ended up loving it. And it's ever since then I've loved what I do, and I am very, very happy. I can't imagine myself teaching anything else but kindergarten. A lot of people think I'm crazy, but it's where I love and I find myself, I think, succeeding the most. As far as technology goes inside my classroom, I currently have six iPads and a Promethean board. I use the iPads every day. My students do different things like Goose Chase. We use QR codes. We use Mayan. All sorts of different things to keep them engaged and interacting with each other. With my ENL students, it's very helpful because there are a lot of different apps that they can use and different ways that they're able to communicate with each other, where language is not an issue. So I find myself using them a lot. As far as the Promethean board, every lesson that I teach is based around it in some way. I obviously have a backup plan in case it does not work, but my students are interacting. They're not sitting and listening to me the whole time either. I record videos of myself. I create interactive games. All sorts of different ways of interacting and keeping them engaged. I also use Kahoot in my classroom, which is a very quick way to collect data. I use it in small group setting because I only have 6 iPads. And I love technology, and I think it makes a huge, huge difference in my classroom. It allows me to connect with my students on different levels because this is what they are used to. And we've got to engage ourselves in that, and we've got to become current with that because we have to keep up with them. I just read a really great article on how sometimes we're not able to teach our students and meet their needs because we don't understand their needs. And I think technology kind of bridges that gap. I just was recently selected to be on my school's technology leadership team, so I'm really excited to bring something new and different to my building and hopefully engage others in using technology as well. In the next 5 years, I hope to become an administrator. I think that there could be a lot of changes made in schools, and being a teacher, you kind of start to see those things. I'm very, very lucky to work in a building that has a fantastic administrative team who are supportive and willing to work with us, and they are actually the ones who got us all of the new technology that we're getting and created the leadership team. They've sent us to trainings and all sorts of things, and they want to modernize our building. But I know some schools are not as lucky, so I would really like to change that and hopefully make a difference and become an administrator someday. I'm really looking forward to this course. I know it's a little different because it is not necessarily early childhood, but I'm hoping to learn a little more about meeting needs of other students in my building in case I were to ever be moved to another grade level, and also meeting the needs of my students who might be higher thinking learners, who might need a little more than what I can offer them. I know a lot of things are adaptable for different grade levels, so I'm really looking forward to that.